Hello everybody, it's me, it's Undead Viking, and I'm here today with my daughter Rylan, yes, and we are here to review a new kids game that Rylan is enjoying.
Which is called Cartoona.
Cartoona is the name of the game. And Rylan, you have the little expansion. You want to hold up that box and show it to the camera there? And then Rylan's got the expansion with the long necks and extra heads. What is it called again? The Heads on Tails and Long Necks expansion for Cartoona. Cartoona is a game that is geared towards children. There is a very simple version of the game, and then like you can increase the difficulty a little bit, and then you can increase the difficulty a little bit more. And Rylan and I have found that the game is very fun. It's all about building what?
Monsters.
It's about building monsters out of like little tiles, right?
And if you get one that's already built, so that you get extra points what number it has, and if you just build a monster with all the same colors, then you get extra points.
She's jumping ahead a little bit as far as the rules are concerned, but yes, this is a game that is about, if I can get this box open. Help. There, thank you. This is a game that you will use these big, large tiles that look like this.
Because they have monster pieces.
They have monster pieces, and then you will try to build the best monsters you can, right?
Yeah, and if they have an F or a B on it, it means it's a back leg, and if it has an F, it's a front leg.
And a B is a back leg. Once again, I think you're getting a little bit ahead of it, but and so Rylan and I are we're gonna kind of play the game a little bit and show you how to play, and then we're gonna show you how to how exactly you score and determine who wins. Remember, this game is fairly lighthearted and. Oh, look around here. I can put this guy together real quick.
Yeah, but he still needs a head.
Well, no, he's got a melon. See?
Oh, but he still needs a top ears.
Oh, grab that piece. Grab that piece right there, and then put that one on top. Oh, turn around. There you go. And so so that would be a completed monster. But we'll show you more of that in just a little bit when we put the pieces together. And then Rylan and I will talk about what we like about the game. And
I'll go first.
You'll go first? Alright. Well, let's let me and my daughter show you exactly how to play the game of...
Cartoona!
Cartoona. Alright.
Why are there little monsters hiding on here?
Can you wave to the camera already? Alright, before Rylan and I start showing you how to play the version of the game that we play, I'm just going to explain the other, some of the different facets of the other two versions of the game that you can play with Cartoona. For younger kids, ages 3 and up, you can play with this. This is the Cartoona Children's Game Objective Sheet. I'm reading that off to you. I don't know why. But what it is you can see there's different things that you can challenge your children to do. Make a magenta and blue creature, or a creature with a cotton tail or 6 feet, things like that. And this is something that a child can strive to get, and they can play it by themselves. They can cooperate with their friends. They can cooperate with their parents or siblings, and you can use the tiles to do this. And it's just one of those things where you can. It's neat for children to do, and it helps them to recognize the different tiles and how they connect, and all the different ways that those can. And I guess there's just under 30 million different combinations for all the monster tiles that you have. So it's a lot of creativity and a lot of fun. And I've caught Rylan while doing what she's doing right now and just playing with the tiles and just trying to put them together in fun little shapes. But for older kids, they have, and for adults even, they have this deck of cards. And the version of the game we're playing, we're not going to play with the deck of cards. The deck of cards, the big two differences are that you get 2 of these cards and you get to draw a card every turn. And if you're playing with a team or playing solo or what have you. And what this does is you can play a card and play a tile on your turn. And then with the game we're going to play, we're just going to play a tile. But you can see these are just ways to play this. You can play that on an opponent's creature and so forth. You'll notice that when Rylan and I are playing, what we do is as soon as our creature is done, we we score it immediately, and then we put it aside. When you play this version, you can do that if you want, or you can hold on to your creature and hope, see, like, if you get a card like this, you can play this card on that on a creature and maybe get more points before you put it away. But there's different cards that allow you to, like, put negative points on there, but also there's different cards that allow you to, like, steal different tiles from people and things like that. So it can be dangerous to let your creature sit, if you will. But alright, I'm going to sit down now, and Rylan and I are going to play our version of the game. And Rylan, did you pick 5 tiles for me and 5 tiles for you?
Not yet, but I'll pick some for you.
Well, how about I'll just take these 5, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
All right.
Here's one
Put
that
that back in there. All right. So we'll just put those down there. You'll have to reach out and grab them. But technically, we're supposed to have a little guard so I can't see her tiles and she can't see mine, because you have to actually discard tiles as you play. So you'll draw a tile. You'll place a tile, and then you discard one of your tiles and put it back in the pile. And
we're not going to use it because this table is kind of too small.
It's kind of too small. So Rylan, being the youngest player, gets to play one of her tiles first. So Rylan, would you please? No. Oh yeah, I'm sorry. First, you draw 2.
2 of them?
Draw 2 of them. And now look at all your tiles. Remember, pick one that you want to start with. Remember, you got to start with a body. So if you got to have a body tile to be able to start.
This is the one they drawed.
Okay, and so now you discard one, take one of the tiles you don't want, and put it back in the pile, and you can put it anywhere. You put it face down, so I can't see what it is. I'll just close my eyes here. You just put it face down, so I can't see it.
Okay.
All right. So Rylan has the starting of a magenta. She's got a body and space for the legs and the neck.
I have 3 more miniature pieces.
And I will draw 2 tiles, because I start off here. And, oh, I got lucky. And I'm going to start with a body 2. This is going to be a 2-legged creature, whereas this is going to be a 4-legged guy. And I get to discard one, and so I will discard that one. I'll just put it in the pile. All right, Rylan, you got to draw 2 tiles again.
But in our version, we don't take 2 tiles.
Yeah, you draw 2 tiles and you have to discard one. So now play one of your tiles, any of them that you can play, and then we got to get rid of one. Normally I couldn't see these, but so I'll just close my eyes here. Which tile are you going to play though? Remember? On that guy. Remember, you can play that other body too if you want. You gonna play the neck?
Yeah, even though it has a bump on it.
What's wrong with having the bump on her?
It's okay. It's just like he has an apple cut in his throat. It's like he has an apple cut in his throat.
Alright, so I'll take 2 tiles here, and I'll look through what I have, and I'll put these big block... Well, no, wait a minute, that doesn't fit, does it?
Yeah.
That doesn't work. Do those work?
Yeah.
Okay, I probably shouldn't do that because they're different colors, right? Because if you get all the same color, then it's worth double points, right?
Yeah, and even though if it has like some like a color or extra piece on it, you still get double points.
Yeah, you do. But now I have to discard one, so I'm going to put that one back. I'll put that one in there. So remember, draw your tiles.
2 of them?
Yep. Did you get a melon yet?
No, but I have this beak, but I can't bring it out yet.
No, but you could put that other body down.
Well, I want to finish up that one before I make any other.
Well, I know, but you could start that one so you have more options. Otherwise, you can't play a tile. So put that out there.
And I have 3 blue pieces that can go with this guy.
So remember, you got to discard one. So pick one of those tiles and get rid of it. I won't look. And you put it wherever you want.
I'm not going to do any orange pieces yet. Okay.
Alright. So, alright, I'm going to sneak underneath here. Draw those 2. I just grabbed that same one. Ooh! I got lucky round. I got a single tile creature. So I can play that, and bam, so you can see that's a single tile creature, and he's worth 4 points. So I can put that, and I've scored 4 points. It's okay. Yeah. All right, and I got to discard one, and I'm gonna put that guy back there. All right, draw your 2. Hope you get a face. A face.
But I have a beak too that can go.
Well, yeah, but you can only play one of them, so play the face first.
And then my next turn, I'll put out the beak.
There you go. So Ryland's magenta monster is really shaping up, isn't he? Now you gotta get rid of one. So take one of those cards, take one of those, and get rid of them.
I'm just gonna get rid of the orange ones as I get them.
All right, sounds good. Sounds like a plan. All right, I will draw my 2 here.
Oh man!
I got another single guy. So
no fair.
Oh, it's okay. But I'll put that guy down, and I'll get rid of this tail. I don't need a tail. So okay, your turn.
I do not need these.
Okay, but you only can get rid of one. Remember, you got to play one too. So, do you have any that you can play? Oh, your beak. That's right. So Ryland now is actually doing really well. If she can manage to get a
back, if I get a back body, then I can put on then I can get on these legs, and I can put on this cool tail that I got.
Yep. So she's gonna hope that she gets those. I'm gonna draw these 2. I didn't get anything cool, but I can put this guy's face on there like that.
He's just different colors.
Yeah, I know. I'm just kind of throwing them together, but there we go. All right, so Ryland, go ahead.
Yeah!
But hey, you can put that on top of them though.
Well, I want to get double points.
Well, I know, but I mean, I'd score something instead of nothing. You gotta get rid of one of your tiles, so get rid of one of them. That one? Alright. So let's see here. Now these 2.
I don't have anything for my monsters yet.
And I will put those big giant ears on that guy. So, and then I'll get rid of that one. Oop. And it's your turn. I need a beak. You got a beak. Or why don't you drop down underneath here? Draw a couple that you can't, that we haven't messed with yet. Like that one, or...
Yeah, that was 2.
That's a body and a tail. I don't think you can use either of those.
Nope.
Play the horns.
I don't have a single one yet. I want to save up for some ears.
Oh, you gotta get rid of one then. You're not gonna be able to play a tile. So go ahead and take one and get rid of it. You sure? That's what you want to get rid of? Alright. I got a neck and a face. That's no good. So...
Hey, you have those... Hey, you could use those ears on your next magenta monster.
Yeah, I could use those ears. But I will play this extra body. So in the future I can use that, and I will discard that one.
It's not the future, silly.
It's not the future?
Well, we're not in the future. Yeah. We're not, like, really in the future.
Take these 2.
Thanks.
Oh, looks like you got magenta top. Yeah, it's a big monster you got there, Ro.
He's going to be a lot of points.
Yeah, if you can ever finish him, you can't find the back body yet.
Yeah, and I have a really cool tail. Look at him.
Yeah.
And look, I have almost the same tail of the blue one. I have 2 tails.
2 tails? Okay, let's see here. Alright, well I will play this guy on there, like that, and I'll get rid of that one. Alright, so...
I'll take that magenta body.
What?
Just the magenta body.
Take these 2 tiles. Here.
I want the magenta body. Oh man!
What do you mean? It's a magenta body.
No, I wanted the one on this side.
Well, what are you cheating and looking at tiles?
I want it, silly.
This is sometimes what these games devolve into for us, but that's okay, right, Rylan?
I want it.
Look, you got one right there. Just take that one. All right, now discard one of your tiles from back here. Remember, you gotta get rid of one. That's one. You get rid of. All right, I still need a beak. Wait a minute, you got both front and back legs and a tail. You're gonna be able to finish this guy. That's pretty crazy. Well, I need a beak for this guy.
I'm gonna take my front legs out when it's my turn. Hey, you got a tail.
Yeah, well, it doesn't really do me any good since I'll play that one down. Yeah, I got nothing. Okay, your turn. Pick two. Cottontail.
And giant head.
Alright, so you're going to play one of your legs?
Yep.
Okay, you have your front legs down.
Once my next turn, I'll put down those back legs.
Okay, I'll keep that one, and I'll play this one for my front legs, and I'll get rid of that one. Alright, your turn. You don't really need either of those, do you? Okay, you gotta get rid of a tile, put it back in the pile.
I'm gonna get rid of this head because I don't need two heads.
No. I cannot find a beak, Rylan. Or a nose, or anything like that. No more beaks and no more noses. I'll keep this one. I'll discard that. And... oh, I got another body, I guess, I can put down. So eventually maybe I can finish him. Alright, your turn. And here comes Rylan's big finish. You got a single guy.
Yes.
Are you gonna play that guy, or are you gonna finish off your tail? I say play the single guy, so maybe I have another. Oh, boo! All right, well, Rylan would also then eventually get to play this guy too, and she'd have a single guy. So what happens is, if this was the end of the game, normally the end of the game doesn't happen until you've used up all of the tiles. And so Rylan would have finished this person, and then we'd count up the points, and then she'd have that available to her. And so, Rylan, can you count up the points for this guy that you scored?
Sure, but I need to count double.
Yeah, because she made one all magenta. She gets to count all the points on it double. So go ahead and count them.
Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24.
Awesome. So Rylan just scored 24 points just for this one big monster. It took her a while.
And don't forget that guy.
Yeah, so you'd get another 2 for that guy. But so at the end of the game was she'd have 26 points, and because I didn't finish anything, I'd only have 7 at this point. So unfortunately, yeah,
I would win.
You would win. Yeah, once again you would beat me at yet another game. But yeah. Okay. There you go. We just wanted to quick show you how you played the game. Hopefully you got through that. Way to go. Way to go on finishing your magenta guy. Good job. And all right, we're gonna cut back, and Rylan and I will tell you exactly what we think of Cartoona. You ready? All right.
Is it fun if I just flip it open there?
Yeah. Do whatever you want. You can go.
It's really hard.
All right. So. Alright, thanks for watching us play a little game of Cartoona. We didn't play the game, as we said, to the end, but I will give my daughter the win anyway. Just before I let her tell you exactly what she thinks, I just wanted to say that I really like it when a game like this comes out with really awesome art. I just wanted to show you kind of like, these are the little stands that you have that you use to block so that nobody else can see your tiles. And on the inside...
there's those little pieces of monsters.
Yeah, and it lists off every little piece. So, like, if you wanted to, you can look in there and you can, like, say, oh, I'm looking for an ear. And so you can kind of see, you know, what kind of ears are available and like that. But, you know, and the whole thing, the art is just really cool looking and it's you know, very... It's very goofy and fun, and Rylan and I actually have a lot of fun after we play the game, just playing with the tiles as is and just kind of putting together like funny looking goofy monsters and giving them names and stories and so on. I guess, you know, there's lots of kids games out there that, like the classic ones, you know, Hi-Ho Cherry-O, Kids Monopoly, or...
And most of them I have.
Yeah, I know you do, and I've played lots of those. I like Candyland and things like that, and I've played those games, and they have their place. But I am really glad that there are really cool games like this that designers like Robert Burke has made that are kids games that appeal to the board game hobbyists like myself. What's up?
One day can we play Chutes and Ladders?
Yes, we can play Chutes and Ladders sometime. So, but Rylan, what did you like about Cartoona? What do you like about it?
I guess just the monsters.
Just the monsters? You like their goofy faces and the way they look and stuff? Do you think the game's tough? No. And how old are you?
5.
You're 5. Is it? Do you like the whole digging around and looking through the tiles and trying to find the right monster and stuff? And Rylan always goes for like the one colored monster. She likes getting double points. I think it's because she likes counting double points, right? Do you think this game has helped you with your counting to get better at it? Yeah, and it's really cool. I mean, it is, you know, educational and it, like, you know, has that whole process. And if you hadn't noticed, these tiles are really thick. I mean, they're you know, very, very thick tiles. They're good 1/4 inch, and so they're really easy to grab and very, very sturdy. And they'll stand up to a lot of punishment from little grubby hands of your kids. If you had to pick one thing that you like about the game the most, what would you say it is?
I think just the monsters.
Just the monsters? Right now, is this your favorite game, or how does this rate on your favorite games?
I don't know what that means.
Well, is there any games you like more than this one? What games do you like more than this one?
Dungeons and Dragons.
My daughter, yes, I'm making a big nerd. Besides that, is there anything else you'd rather play? I mean, we've been playing a lot of this lately, actually. So, I mean, she's kind of fickle. She changes her mind of what her favorite is a lot. We went to the game night, a tabletop night, and we played a lot of games there. We didn't play this, but was there any games there that you like more than this? Besides Dungeons and Dragons? What?
Igloo Pop.
Igloo Pop, yes. But I think this is probably easily her top 3 at this point. Yeah, so if you have children, I strongly suggest getting this game. It's a lot of fun to play teams. We've played her and her mother against myself, and that's fun. And the game itself is just, like I said, it's very colorful, very fun looking, very whimsical, and I love the fact that I have this for my daughter and I to play, and I can't wait for my son to be old enough to play it as well. And you'll play with your brother Caleb when he's older, right?
Yeah, if he ever gets nicer.
All right. Well, do you have anything else you want to say before we go? All right. Well, thank you very much for watching me and my daughter review Cartoona. Until next time, this was Undead Viking. This is my little Valkyrie here, Rylan. You want to wave to the camera and smile? All right. You guys have an awesome day. Thank you very much for taking the time to watch this. If you have any questions for me or my daughter, go ahead and leave those, and we'll answer those to the best of our ability. All right. Goodbye-bye. Say bye.
Bye.
Thanks.
Dad?
Mwah!
Dad? Why do you say Undead Viking?